Right, so... it's like... I literally just started, it's like a building has burned down. Okay. So, I want to say a big thank you to Fuse, first of all. Okay, so one thing that you should note, right, is that we are unlikely to be getting achievements now because I'm using mods, alright? So I've got a few mods on here. Again, I'm not one for going crazy with mods. It's not like I suddenly just have all mods on. I don't like to do that. I like to turn them on step by step. So I've got lanes mod on, I've got the traffic lights mod on, and I think I've got some custom buildings in there. That's like the majority of things that I have operating right now, but there's some other bits and pieces I may add as time goes along. But even right now, this is, so basically I saved off this server, this game, and then I've started another, but you know, I've just duplicated this so that I can carry on with the mods and still keep the other one perfect, so that if I want to go in and do the attachments right there. Another building is burnt down. I thought we had good fire facility. Did we have good fire facility? Yeah, we've got like a huge fire station right here. So these buildings should not really be burning down. Oh well, it's just started, you know, they're just waking up a little bit. Yeah, there is a mod that allows mod achievements, I think, as well, yeah. Probably should turn that on. Anyway. I will be responding to your chats as much as possible. Oh, I need to empty this. There's also, I know there's a mod that does like automatic emptying and stuff for landfill. Oh yeah, I have... Oh, that's weird. All of the greyness is gone. I had a mod turned on. Oh no, it makes it sort of brown, right? I think the grass? Yeah, it makes the grass kind of like browny. I actually thought I had another mod turned on, which made that go kind of grey. I'm not going to worry about it too much right now for the industrial side of things. Maybe that one's not working so well. But anyway, no worries. I'll fix this later. We've just got... They're very tidy industry today, right? But anyway, the traffic lights thing's been working well, because we've got some main sort of things that we need to address. You'll remember from last time I was talking about this roundabout and how we need to do something about it. So something needs to change there. But I have managed to resolve nearly all congestion at this intersection, because this was like a really... You remember on the last time we finished? Like, you can actually see that still down here there are some issues going on, right? This is a bit bad. But over here, you remember that this was terrible. I think, as I recall, even though it was a long time ago now, right back along this junction was like backed up with one huge line, and I've managed to relieve nearly all congestion right there, and I've done that by simply removing the traffic lights here. Now you can see these turn in. I think I also prevented left turns off of that this junction right here, so this little van should just go straight on. Yeah, basically using the lanes mod, you can see this lane here has no left turn. I also changed, I don't think I changed that one, but I did remove traffic lights again there. So you can see that right here there are no traffic lights on this intersection. And again, it's good. It's a little dangerous because it means people do stuff like that. So it's like it's a bit by the seat of your pants. Like if you're coming out of here and they're doing a left turn, because they tend to just cut in front of all this traffic that's coming off the motorway. So that can be a little bit bad. But overall, it works pretty good. So yeah. And it's basically cleared up all congestion. Here's the thing as well, is that whilst in real life, having no traffic lights at these sections would be pretty dangerous. In the game, they tend to just kind of go, "What's that?" Whoa! And they just kind of like they fly out there, and it's no problem. Oh yeah, I also did the same thing right here because all this traffic was just like coming off the road and then stopping. You can see right now that they do kind of like real life. They just plow out into the road and just hope for the best. Yeah. Actually, I mean, to be honest, again, it's not unrealistic in many respects because there's quite a few countries, like in France, that I think it might be France or Italy. There's that famous roundabout. I really wish you could turn down the sirens a little bit. Yeah, there's that famous roundabout in like Italy, France, where there is like no sort of junctioning or like people just literally just fly onto the roundabout and just hope for the best. There's not even any lanes, it's just like a free-for-all, it's like a destruction derby. People just go for it. Why are you cutting down the trees? We will turn into a barren wasteland. Well, actually, Sabrina Dixon, we're not doing that. We are carefully managing our forestry. Look, as you can see, we've got, I mean, look at this stacking we've got around here. This is some skilled stacking. They're stacking down the slopes. This lorry's just doing a full-on turn right there in the road. I wish it said the name of the driver, so you could be like, oh man, look at that. Look at John Reynolds. He's got some real driving, turning action going on. France around the Arc de Triomphe. Yeah, you're right. That's the one I was thinking of. Oh, yeah, you will have noticed as well that we added like all these sound barriers along the motorway right here, so that basically as you drive along right here, this is going to prevent a little bit of noise for our sort of fairly wealthy people up right on here. So that's going to keep everyone nice and calm. Also, another building on fire here. Oh, but they've actually got there in time. Well done, fire people. Excellent. Branchville is doing not too bad. Let's check overall happiness as well, because we haven't. Oh yeah, look, doing pretty good. City looks happy, 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 happy sailors. We all are. Everyone's doing good. A couple of things we're going to do then is we're going to apart from that one house, every single person is happy apart from this guy. What's he unhappy about? Low density. I can't remember why. It surely normally says why they're unhappy. Oh well. Maybe he's just a completely miserable bastard. Prilla, how you doing there, buddy, on the stream? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see a lot of you guys on the stream again. Good to see Granarian, of course. Darth Vader, good to see you. Wedge. Good to see Darth. We've got, of course, Darthville over here as well. Good old Darthville. Remember, we're going to have multiple problems here, though, as well, because we've got this rising industry area. I think my mod, actually, for the ground is working. It's just not actually as extreme as I thought it was going to be. Because I think I've got, like, brown grass on. You can see it's kind of green right here. And then you go over, and it's, like, a little bit browner. But I was actually anticipating it was going to be a little bit more extreme than that. More like dusty brown, but it's not at all. So I'm going to change it up to maybe grey or something. Anyway, yeah, so Darthville is our kind of high density, this looks like everyone's ideal place to live, right? But, you know, they cope, they're happy enough. Yeah, well, if we build some more districts, you guys might get lucky. Here's my chaotic junctioning system, which still seems to be operating fairly well. Whoa, apart from here, where it is not working at all. Yeah, it's this bit here. It's these frickin' traffic lights is what it is. I reckon, look, let's remove these traffic lights and see what happens. We'll use our new powers. Power up. Look, all of this right here. All these freaking traffic lights. Let's get rid of this. And I don't know if I want to get rid of this intersection traffic lights, but I will get rid of this one right here. All these, like, small traffic lights are kind of a problem. But it's because these roads, like, feed in and off of one another. Oh yeah, this one, unfortunately, has to feed onto that. This one's fine. This, I hope, will start to clear. And then the other problem we have is, like, right here, we come to this junction. I think I actually removed lights from this one as well, maybe. Did I do that already? Yeah, I did. I removed it off that one away. This was another one I changed because they were constantly coming in. I think I maybe changed the lane system as well on that. I don't know if I changed the lanes on that. No, not yet. So much traffic. We need to address this problem, actually, because... So this is one of my many things I need to fix. Because obviously this area has like grown faster than we needed it to originally. Rackmarock, hello, how you doing there? So yeah, my growing list of to-dos. I kind of guessed my first one is probably going to be this roundabout. I did actually change it a little bit, but as you can see, it's basically like gridlocked. Why is it so bad? Where are all these people going? Are they all feeding off here? This is like solid right now. I know I changed some lane stuff around. I think most of these people are going off in this direction. Oh, and then it's this lighting system, I think, that's screwing everything up. Basically, though, this needs to change, and I think that it's going to be... I don't know whether I should just... I'm trying to think about how best to service this. See, and then we get into here, where there's just like double lanes and things. I think what was going to be required is some really severe alterations. And I think... Potentially running some kind of 4-lane road that goes like out here this way. It almost feels like I'm going to have to do some major work on this. Maybe I could kill two birds with one stone here. Because if I can get that traffic to kind of come through and out this way... Is getting this game a good investment in your opinion? Are you taking the piss? Buy it! Buy it right now! This game is like... This game's worth like 3 times the money that you pay for it. This game is a bargain, seriously. I think when I started doing this one, it was just like... just buy it right now. There is no downside to this game. It's like absolutely awesome. I've never been so confident about telling people to buy a game than this. Like that sort of so that it's just super enjoyable. Holy crap! The farm is on fire. No, not the cows. Don't let them burn. It's alright. It's only just a grain silo. They will see the town as a shortcut, so they might not use the outside road. Yeah, that's the thing, Fuse, you're right. Because they already are kind of coming in and out of this road right here. But a lot of these guys are kind of... The problem is, the major reason for this amount of traffic is the train station. That's where all this traffic is coming from. But I think we can do a lot better here. I might actually pause. I don't know what happens when I delete all this. I think whether I lose that traffic, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. I think, to be honest, right... I would probably be as well, rather than just... Because I'm somebody that I tend to think when I'm on the go. I'm just going to remove all this. And then I'll be able to think more clearly once I get rid of some of this stuff. Quite honestly, removing this connection right here as well might be favourable. And connect it like further down or something. Let's completely rebuild this. Let's get rid of this and this. And there's a line coming in on there. I'll leave that semi-connected for now. Right, get rid of this and this. So, I think what I actually talked about last time as well was the idea of having this highway. Oh, actually, I do remember now. I remember what my idea was. My idea was to feed this road, remember? Okay, so what we're going to do is, because we're going to build down here, we actually unlocked this section last time, as you will remember. We unlocked down here. This is going to be a new town, and that's what we're going to do. But obviously we needed to connect that to our transport network, and I was trying to sort of think, like, how am I going to do this? And then I also read that at the same time we needed to solve this problem. So my plan was to have these highways change so that they basically come down here, through the middle of this section, right the way down here. Then they go down here into this new section. Then at the same time they can also split off and solve this problem. So we're kind of going to create this whole junction that goes down through here and also resolve these other issues. So this should actually help everything, but it's going to be a bit disruptive. It's kind of like how Crossrail is in London right now, screwing everybody over, but it'll be worth it eventually. Also, quite honestly, we've got $7 million in the bank, so can't really be too worried about money at this point. I think we've struggled to spend even $1 million on this project. But it just means there'll be some disruption for a while, which is fine. Let's get rid of this junction right here as well. Oh yeah, I'm going to need to remove all these trees. Oh yeah, there is a mod actually for kind of group destruction of things. Sorry for the noise here a second. So you should be able to like group destroy all these, but I have to kind of manually do it right now. This is a downside, I tell you. There should be like so I will get that mod, I think, for the group destruction. It just solves this issue. Obviously, if I was to just drive a road over it, it would just eliminate them anyway. But I just want a clean canvas. Does construction take a long time in the UK? Oh yes. Oh yes. Like you don't even know. Right, this is highway, yep. So, this is going to be problematic. This is going to be a whole reconstruction right here. Seriously, this is going to be this is not a small thing, this is like a big reconstruction. And I'm going to have to move this fire station temporarily. Just to keep it alive. Yes, unhappy times. We're going to have to move some of this other thing as well. Why can't I move this? Stop emptying. Why can't I... Do you not relocate landfill sites? Do you just destroy them? I guess so. That's going to be a problem for me. Oh, this is going to be more spending that we have to do. So can I just delete that? That's kind of annoying. I can't seem to, like, move it or destroy it. I guess because it's in the process of emptying, maybe? Wait, what? Can't move a lamp, nor can you delete it. You have to empty it to move it. For the love of God! Well, that's going to be a real hole in my plan. Well, that's okay. We'll build the main... Right, okay, so we'll build up to this road, and then we'll have to, like, wait for them to clear or something. Jesus. Ugh. Okay, well, that's going to be annoying. No matter, though. We'll solve that problem. These coal facilities really could go at this point. I suppose it's worth keeping them there as emergencies or something. Well, at least they're in the process of emptying right now, so it shouldn't be too long. Anyway, we've got other things to worry about right now. Right, so quite simply, let's think. We're going to need a dual lane coming across here. Maybe we could raise that road at this point, like going over this way, just raise it all the way. Rather than worry about disrupting what's already there, we could just raise it up above everything else. Liam, what's going on? We are redistributing our road systems to make them work better, basically. Yeah, so what else have we got going down this road here? It's just normal road stuff. Got a nice pool right there. Yeah, I'm thinking that basically... I mean, I don't know if I really want a highway, like, right next to the town, even. So maybe these will curve around, like that. But again, we're going to have to actually edit quite a bit right here. This little overpass is fine, but this is going to have to go. So we really are kind of building this from scratch right here. This is going to go... Now, they've already got 6 lanes going down there. Now, that's actually going to be fine, because I wanted to rebuild these into 6 going down here and through the middle anyway. But this is going to be completely different, like 6. So it's going to, like, cut across. This is definitely going to be weird, but it's kind of, like, improvised. It doesn't really fit within the context of the other roads that we have going on already. I might actually go back even a little further and try and see if I can't thread it. Yeah, it's got to go under those two. How about destroying the strip of houses opposite the dumps? Yeah, to be honest, right, that might not be a terribly bad idea, Scott. Scott says we could just clear this whole section out. To be honest, it's not a bad idea at all, because these people hate living here. They've been dying ever since like, as you can see right here. As you can see, they don't have the best living conditions right here, you know, being opposite, like, 3 landfill sites. Yeah, the cars will just get back on. It's just a bit weird having them there right now. So let's begin. I'm going to have to obviously put sound barrier roads down here as well, just to kind of protect everybody. So let's go here first. Yeah, I've got to go under here because there's no way around it. So, okay. Then let's thread this. Turn that on. So we want to go like this, basically. Need to, there should be a mod to remove this chicka 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 sound, or at least be able to adjust the volume of it too. Yeah, I kind of want to do that, but it's going to have to come down further almost to that roundabout, so it's quite an extreme. I don't know whether I'm building it too big like this. I kind of do want it to do that though. This is kind of how I want it to go. Because remember, this lane is going to have to come further around than the other one. Almost needs to do that. Yeah, I think that's actually about right. Come along here. Yeah, like that. And then this can continue straight through here, you see. So then we go on like this. And then that's going to give me enough scope to be able to reconnect my junctions and stuff at this point. We can clear this out a little and actually have these roads coming in and out. So that's going to work pretty well. So then they're going to be able to, like, just come straight through there. Might even be able to create like a 3-lane connector as well here right now. Do that, like. So this is basically, we're just kind of expanding the capacity of this road to, you know, meet the needs of our growing city. So this is a project that obviously was coming. It's a shame that, like, at the very beginning you can't put these large roads in place at the beginning. You have to wait until your city's expanded some, which kind of makes sense, but okay, so tempted to leave that road actually in place, because this is actually quite a useful thoroughfare, and just have that go over, to be honest. Let's worry about that in a minute. Let's see if we can get this other one working first. This is always the problem. So just trying to build this to go up to this point here, like that. And then I can branch it off and around, and I'm gonna remove this out of here. Yep. This should be pretty straightforward really in terms of moving around here. Yeah, perfect. I mean, it's not exactly matching this, but it's good enough. Great, okay, cool. So that's actually working pretty good, and I'll fill this space in with trees and stuff, make it look nice. That's going to annoy me, that little... I wish that was a bit smoother right there. Let's see if we can do something about that. I want that to be a little bit smoother. It's going to be a bitch, isn't it? It's going to be... Oh, it's because of that pillar. Ah, it's going to annoy the hell out of me. You wouldn't think I would care that much, considering how chaotic my... okay, how arguably chaotic my city is. But I do care. It's like little things like the roads being slightly straight kind of bugs me. Ah, come on, you bastard. That's not even any better than before. Okay, we'll fix this. Actually, I've got a better idea. Ah, you can't, because you've got to thread it through, look. You see, this is the trouble. That's fine. It's this bit right here now. I probably shouldn't worry about it too much. It's probably going to kind of eat me alive. Actually, no, it is going to bug me. Look at this. And that. Oh, it's still going to do it though, isn't it? There's no escape. This is never going to work. Come on. That's good enough. It's still kind of the same problem. And look, these hot dog vans are flying. They're like flying through the air. And then my roads are like organized chaos. I wouldn't say they're crazy. They're just like slight chaotic. These people having this amazing little roundabout meeting right here. Okay, so my roads are organised chaos. Like, it all makes sense. It just looks complete chaos. But it's fine. Right, so now I need to think about how we're going to do these conversion points and stuff. I mean, actually, it would make a lot of sense for this road to still connect into the city right here. So we'll probably do that. Let's just do that. That's going to be our problem, though. Yeah, that's going to be problematic whether we can do that at all. I might have to just off-ramp it. Not going to be ideal, for sure. Maybe we could just make that a one-way system, though. Well, you don't get one. Oh, actually, no, you do get. Of course, you do. If we just, yeah, 6-lane one way down to like just maybe the first junction or the first major junction or something at least, and then branch it so it just goes a one way down here. Let's do that. So we're going to go 6-lane one way. We'll put trees down it as well because it's right on the residential. These people are going to need to rebuild. It's all for the greater good though. I wonder if I can make this little off-ramp junction a little tidier. Actually, do you know what I might do is change this up completely. Actually no, because then I can still rebuild on here. So we'll come off a little sooner here, maybe. Like this point. And then this can come in straight like that. There we go. That's a little smoother, sort of feeds in a little bit better. Obviously we're going to need to reconnect, which they will do. That's going both ways weirdly. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, that's good. Okay, so that's like a good starting point, and then we can figure it out as we go along. It's not we can't make people are talking about wouldn't flying cars be easier than all these roads. No, we can't make flying cars. It's just a stupid idea. People are barely able to not kill themselves in a 2D environment. Don't make it 3D. It's completely right. I mean, if you are literally somebody that drives every day, you just know that it's literally chaos out there. I mean, it's a miracle some people are able to even get their driving license, you know, and operate a vehicle. I mean, it's terrifying, the idea of allowing those kind of people to have flying cars. It's just like, no, just no. Plus the fact that, I mean, flying cars, in the world that we live in, allowing people to have flying cars is basically just allowing people to have the ability to create missiles. You know, they can just drive it, you know, some guy loses it with his boss, fills his car with like explosives or fuel and just drives it straight into it. I mean, it's like, you know, who knows what could happen. Right. This intersection is not going to require to be as large as it is right now. So let's take that out. We can probably suffice just with like a normal 2-lane actually right here. Once all this is built, because this is literally just going to have to go down to this point here and like that. That's all we need right there. Yeah, these guys needed to be able to get one way back out onto the roads right here. We're going to have the possibility of actually expanding our industry a little as well now that we've created this sort of sections. So let's get rid of that. I mean, to be honest, we probably don't even need 2-lane roads going off onto here because it's just going to be. Although we might need it if we're sort of creating more industry right here. So let's just do it all the same. Let's do that. Yeah, because I might sort of. I don't know. I mean, if we're. This is the thing. I'm sort of thinking on the fly, so I'm trying to kind of imagine what I'm going to do as I'm building. Yeah, so let's get rid of this. What was this here for? I don't remember. See, it's like now, it's like I don't need this here now, so. But what I do need to do is move this up here, and then that can connect like that. So that's like a one-way thing, and then I can feed from this corner back on, like an on-ramp. So that will feed in there. So any of the industry that's coming on there will just literally feed back in onto the road, so that'll work as well. So any of these guys coming out, they can just feed back onto the highway, no problem. Off-ramp is pointing the wrong direction, is it? Don't think so. Looks fine to me. So is this one. Looks fine to me. Unless we're talking about a different one. Nope, all looks fine. Oh, we can make this a 6-lane off as well now. I don't think you really need to, though. I don't think you need, when it's going out this way, you don't think you really need like 6 lane there. Yeah, maglevs. Goddamn, need them maglevs. So useful. Right, this is actually looking pretty good. I need to think about how I'm going to solve this problem, though, the train connection issue. This is obviously coming out and going back on. This is going to be where things get problematic. I don't know if I can actually remove this road either without actually taking out the entire train station. Will that remove the train station? That could be bad. Would upgrade the on-ramp to save backlogs. Maybe, but you'd be surprised. The on-ramp is usually not the issue. It's the off-ramps that tend to be the issue. The on-ramps generally don't have a lot of backlog issues. I mean, this one here does, but that's because it's in a really stupid double backing on itself way. Need to actually solve that problem, I think, actually, because that's a really stupid setup. You should just have one road that curves in or something. I'll address that later. I think I imagined that... Oh, actually, you can solve this a different way. Oh, no, because that's coming that way. Okay, I'll look at that in a little bit. Right, so... Largest problem is fuel. Most cars... Oh, you're still talking about flying cars on the stream. Okay, I'll just carry on. Yeah, so the main problem for me right now is to how to deal with this. I also am going to have to resolve this issue right here because I want to bring like 6 lane roads right the way through this section right now. So it goes right past here, so we have more capacity. We already have 6 lane roads up to this point here already, so we've just got to run it through the middle of town. I'm going to worry about that in a minute. But this train thing right now is going to be the issue. Let's hope this doesn't destroy. Nope, that's fine. Cool. Right. So now we've got this back to this kind of raw state. I'm going to need to resolve the problems right here. So this needs to come on and connect to there. That's going to be no problem at all. Because we can literally just run a junction from there to there. Yeah, no problem. That's going to be 6 lane chaos right there. I'm not sure I like how tidy that is though. I don't know whether you should be when it joins, it should literally join straight. I think like it shouldn't curve like that. It should just come on straight. It's kind of annoying. I don't think whether we actually need that though, but I'm just going to do it like that actually. Maybe I don't like how that looks. I want it to run straight into that one. I don't think having like, I don't know whether having like 3 lanes join 3 lanes is a particularly good idea. You wouldn't really have that in real life. You'd have just the 1 lane like this going out there. I'm still trying to think how this will work. So let's just think, 4 coming along here. Because these guys need to be able to get back onto the other highway as well, get out of town. They basically need to come out of here and bring it in and connect, because a lot of them are coming across from the industry side of here. They're bringing things. I mean, they've got that train yard over here. This was primarily meant for the main sort of industry here, as well as the farming sort of land. So it's kind of doing both things. Let's just have a 6 lane double road because there's so much traffic coming in and out of here. But this basically needs to. I don't know if I'm going to be able to build this right now. I don't think I'm going to be able to build this and reconnect it back to this train station. I don't think that'll work. Oh, I'm still building highways, that's why. Stupid, I'm supposed to be here. Is that just going to reconnect to the train station? Because it feels like it won't. Well, I'm just going to put it down and hope for the best, I think. It seems to have worked. Okay, cool. That actually worked. Great. I didn't think that was going to happen, but it did, so good. Might need to upgrade some of the roads here as well. Make this like a better road going through there. Make it 4 or something, because 2 is a bit limited. Anyway, that actually worked, so that's good. Do you know what might be better? It might be better, instead of having a road connection coming in here, it would be a hell of a lot better to have this road just completely connect to this one right here. It means I'll have to move all this stuff down, but that's actually going to be a good thing to do. This is the bus depot, which I'm going to move along a little bit. Oh, that's going to be a problem. I'm going to need to adjust my bus routes because they actually connect to the industry side right here, right now. So, yeah. We'll have to solve that problem. These are just high-density commercial buildings, which sucks, but goodbye. And that's the university, I think. This is all going to have to shift. Like I said, this is not a small redevelopment, this is a big redevelopment. This bus depot is going to have to move again. We need to adjust this road right here now, as well. So this needs to all change. Right, 6 lane with trees. This whole thing is going to have to shift. This university is going to have to move down the road. There we go. Unhappy and happy. Right, now we're getting somewhere. Maybe... Okay, here's a better idea. Maybe instead of that 6 lane servicing the station, we have another, this 6 lane right here, which I want to build anyway, just comes right through and connects to the highways. Might work better. Might work a lot better. And then that way I can create some on-off ramps that will connect out of town that way. Okay, let's... Oh yeah, they changed that upgrade, right? Yeah. Let's just try that out. Yeah, cool. Oh yeah, that's right, yeah, it changes on to do that, right? Yeah. Great. I don't know why that is a junction right there. Well, it seems like it's just a connector. Did they add that? Well, that was an update they added with the upgrade tool? Yeah, no, it's true, it's true. Yeah, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to build this thing right across here. Yeah, I was surprised I had not seen that. It's always been there. That's weird. I seem to remember that being a complaint or something. Maybe I just remembered it wrong. But I seem to remember people, you know, not being happy about the fact that that wasn't there exactly or something. I say, maybe I literally remembered it wrong. Because I swear that that was a problem or something. But again, I say, maybe I literally just got that wrong in my head. Yeah, it's good though. For those who don't know, you can change the direction of one-way roads with the upgrade tool as well. That was not there originally. I swear to God that was not there originally in the game. That must have been something they updated. Surely. Because I remember that was a problem. That can't have always been there since release. I remember the fact that you couldn't change one-way lanes as being a real problem. That must have been an update they made. Yeah, seriously. I mean, this is a one they... So So this is a one-way system right here. You can change two ways into one-way road. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you can't change the direction of one way. Yeah, don't worry. We will do our rezoning like as and when we get to that point. These don't matter anyway. It's only stuff we've removed. So like this will have to be industrial. Well, I'm just curious now. Let's try it. So if we're on 6-lane one-way upgrade. So what happens if we do... Yeah, it says cannot upgrade this type. Oh wait, I've just changed it with this. Yeah, hold up. Yeah, see, look, you can't change it with the upgrade tool. Yeah, that's not working. That must be a mod or something else. Oh, you right-click. See, we learn things every day. Learning every day. How about that? It does work. Well done. Epic. Cool. Thanks for that very helpful tip. That is big. Cool, so you just right-click. Did not know that. Excellent. Okay, how do I want to do this? So this is going to come into here. So, yeah, it wants to go both ways. I'm going to build it like this to start with. And then we'll curve it in. To make the train station only connect on and off the highway, keep it simple. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not actually going to fiddle with that just yet. I'm going to bend this thing down here like that. So I want this going down here. So this is going to feed off this way, and then we're going to have some connectors running. This is going to be the best way to do this. Actually, what have I done on that other one? Yeah, that just feeds on and off, and then it's got to feed around as well. Okay. So one like this, and we want to have one like that, or thereabouts. Coming off, going on. I always hate how these look. They never look right. Never look right. See what I mean? Look, it kind of forces it to go on this really weird angle, which I just don't want to do. I'll tell you what I am going to do though, is I'm going to make no... Actually, there's no reason why they would right turn there anyway, but I don't want that to happen. Okay, so there's that bit, and then we also need to allow people to get off and go over the other side, which is more of a pain. Actually, we've got this thing here as well. This is going to be a problem. Just trying to think what's going to be better to do here, because this thing is going to connect to this. This is going to be a chaotic nightmare if I'm not careful. Because this I want to feed into the road, but then we've got the station right here as well. Yeah. See, I don't really want that road to connect to this one, because the whole point is that it's supposed to be like a satellite feed through going like down through there. So can you put the station on the other side? Well, Not really, because you still have to connect it. I mean, you could, but it'd be quite a ball ache. I don't really want to have to do that. It would also mean that it would encroach on this arable land and stuff. It's not really the best solution, to be honest. I don't think. It still is going to need to be connected up, so it's not really the thing. I think this could be downgraded to like a 4-lane as we had before. I think a 4-lane would actually be completely acceptable. See, the upgrade, you can't downgrade it though, so that's going to have to go. Maybe what we can do here is have that connecting up like that. I don't really want it to. Or better, maybe have just these 2 lanes. Get rid of this. Because we don't have massive amount of traffic coming up through here, you see. Do that, get rid of the traffic lights off of it. And then we'll just feed this around into it. Like that. So now, all this stuff that can go through here, this bloody needs sorting out. Look at the state of this. God, how did I allow that to become so chaotic and terrible? It's really, really bad. Yeah, this needs fixing as well, seriously. So much to fix on this. Now I've come back and looking at it again, I'm like, that needs fixing, that needs fixing. Okay, anyway, so this will feed in. This will do the job for now. Like, it's going to provide enough support, and then this can connect, and then this will just have to kind of connect to it too or something. Or I connect that onto the 6, which is not ideal. Don't want to go back to the roundabout, so that's the thing. Luton will start another game. I actually have got another game to show you guys really quickly at the end of this one as well, just to give you a... It's actually a map I made, and I might share it so people can play it if they want to. It's like a whole, world I created. Right, I wanted to really get these going back on these roads in a bit of a better way. I just hate these on-off ramps, they just feel really inadequate. Let's just see how it goes. So let's do this one first. That gives priority to that. It looks better. Yeah, see, the thing is, when you do it off like that, it works better, but then you get this weird little bit of gravel, look. Every time you always get this little bit of gravel. And it doesn't affect anything, it just looks bad, which is kind of annoying. I just don't really like how that looks either. I just don't like how it looks. Maybe it would be better to just... it just doesn't look good. Maybe we can just split it into 2 one-way... 6-lane one-way. Yeah, maybe we can just split it into like that. See, look, that looks better. That looks more like a proper sort of road off-ramp thing. Yeah. See, it just, the other roads, they're so puny, it looks weird going from 6 to 1 lane immediately, and this just looks a lot better, Issues return. Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Okay. So that's, anyway, okay, so that's working how I kind of want it to right now. All I need to do is to be able to get that traffic also going over, and I can use those satellite one-ways. But you see, this road here also needs to connect on. This needs to connect on as well now. I don't know what's going to be the best way to do this. It's just because I'm getting like multiple lanes all kind of coming together at the same time. Do you know, it might actually be simpler to just literally put these onto here, but I think that's going to be quite chaotic as well. This is just not an ideal situation. Because we've got this 6 and this 4, and I'm like, you know, this needs to connect onto there, and it also needs to go over. Well, so does this one. It kind of feels like maybe this one needs to connect at this point here or something, you know? So that they come in and off and use these other routes. Maybe that's actually going to be better. Also guys, let me know if you see any dropped frames, because I did drop a few and it seems to be calm again right now, but it just goes to highlight the fact that this is why I worry about streaming at the moment, because my ISP is still causing issues for me. Yeah, I think this is going to be the best way to do this, is to do it like this. To create a junction like this. And I can remember I can remove all these traffic lights, so ordinarily this wouldn't really work. Maybe that's too close though. Well, let's get rid of that. Yeah, maybe I can do it off of this point or something right here. Get rid of this. Yeah, better off-ramps would be a good mod, wouldn't it? See, that won't connect. It'll kind of weirdly connect like here, which doesn't seem the best solution. Yeah, I'm just trying to soldier through on this one, guys, and you know, if we get some frame drop, if it's unless it's literally crashing the stream, we'll have to cope. So here we are. Look, that's what we'll do, and then they can just feed in and feed back out. And the best part is I can just turn these lights off here, so all that traffic should cope. You know, this will keep on flying across here, and it shouldn't be too bad. And then the only thing is we're going to have road feeding in off of this as well. Like that. See, that's going to be too insane. This is going to have to go around the other way. But that's the problem, see, I didn't really want to... I think what we can do is maybe... I didn't really want to have any other routes coming in off this. This is the most difficult part. The rest of this road construction is easy. It's just kind of this part here was very difficult, because this was the main problem we were having, was with this roundabout and solving that issue. Traffic light thing is a mod, yeah, as well. Yeah, okay, everyone's saying that the stream is fine. I'm sorry if it does. We're trying to cope right now just until my ISP changes over, and you know, I feel very bad about the fact that if like this frame drop and stuff, it really, really annoys me, you know, so I want it sorted. Right. You know, this is like the major thing for today, is getting this fixed. Once we've done this part, and it's actually looking, I think, pretty good. I'm just trying to think. A lot of this farmland stuff goes to the railway, and that's basically the problem. Have I done any terraforming on City Skylines? I have, yeah. I'll actually show you guys afterwards. And I say it's a map that I'm going to share as well, I hope. So hopefully you guys will want to come and try that map out for yourselves. I'm going to put it up there so you can do it. It's actually not about the up and down speeds for my ISP, it's about the bandwidth, but I've made a whole video about it, so you can go check that out. Fuse can link the video for... yeah, the video I made about it. So, wait, did the traffic lights come back on? Yeah, apparently they did. Turn off. There we go. Right. Yeah, so I just need to work out how I'm going to get the traffic in from there. Actually, here's an idea. What about if I... Thinking, there's a lot of thinking involved in this one today. I'm trying to get my head around this. It's very difficult kind of adapting what you've done already. I'm just trying to figure out what's going to be the best way of getting that stuff in here and be able to feed the railway. It might be... This is not going to be the most efficient way of doing this. I'm going to do... Oh, I don't know. This just... I just don't think this will be right. There's going to be too much going in and out of there already for that to happen. But the trouble is, if I don't... If I send it all round the other way, then it's going to, you know, congest this area here. So that's not really ideal. Yeah, anybody that's asking about me being partnered, it's actually extremely difficult for me to get partnered. I've been asking and asking and asking and asking, and do you know what the funniest thing was? I was actually just kind of browsing around on Twitch the other day, and there are some channels that are partnered which have literally below half of the followers that I do, and when they were streaming the other day were getting around half of the views, and yet they're partnered, and it's like, what? And I've tried speaking to people at Twitch, and being a YouTuber, I have some people I can contact, and I've contacted people, and they all sort of say like, oh, I'm not the right person to speak to. And then if you apply through Twitch the normal way, they say like, oh, your views aren't high enough, so we can't partner you. It seems like no way of doing it. It's infuriating. I'm trying my best to do it, but it just seems really, really difficult. The only thing I can possibly do is to just get my views up a bit, try and keep contacting people. But, you know, I've spoken to people who are partnered... No, I don't think so, Robson. I don't think so. I've spoken to people who I know who do YouTube and stuff who are partnered, and they've said even for them, sometimes when they've had good views and stuff, it takes weeks and weeks and weeks of just like asking. It's really, really difficult right now. I'm sure I will get there eventually, but it's just a slog, and it's just like on and on and on. It's really hard, you know. So, yeah. This is so annoying. There is another solution, which is... Hey, actually there's a total other solution. And this is... The trouble is I can't get through there because of this railway. I was going to say I could bring a road round under here and just connect it up, but that's not going to work. Damn, this is so annoying. Okay, I'm going to just be a bit chaotic and just see if this works. It's not going to work. Could we do referrals? Well, I don't know exactly how that works, but, you know, it's difficult. It's difficult. It's all about consistency, and I can't be consistent at the moment because of my ISP. So again, it's you know, it's all this kind of thing. Once it gets resolved and I can stream regularly, and then I can say, look, I'm getting this amount of views. If I could get like 200 viewers every time I streamed, and it was regularly 3 times a week, I'm pretty sure that would be a big like feather in my cap towards getting partnered. But it just takes time. If there's no space under it, LT, go over it. No, no, I can't build more ramps. There's too many already. So anyway, we could help. The way, any way that you could help us, yeah, the main way people can help me is by telling people about my YouTube channel, sharing about my streams, telling people that they know, and just generally trying to get more attention towards me. That's the biggest way you can really help me. That, and you know, always turning up to my streams. Like if you go to my YouTube channel and things, like my videos, drop a comment. I know it's the kind of really cliched stuff of like, comment, subscribe, but it actually does really help, because all that kind of stuff just continues to add promotion. Like the more consistency I get in my views and my likes and interaction and people that turn up and come to the streams, all that stuff really helps out. So it's all that kind of stuff. Lloyd says, first time watching a stream, Luton, going to be back, but soon it's off late. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for watching and stuff. Hope you enjoyed. And anybody who's watching right now and, you know, maybe you've got to go or whatever, all this stuff gets put onto my YouTube channel, and it's either my main channel. Basically, if it's FPS stuff, it'll be on my main channel, which is Luton09. If it's this stuff, my like non-FPS stuff, it'll be Luton Gaming, which is my second YouTube channel. So there you go. Right, let's actually get this sorted. Let's get this sorted! Do you know what? The hell with it. Let's see whether this road capacity can handle the amount of traffic going in and out of there, because it might survive. And then I'm going to fix this road here as well by creating a sort of floating intersection. Let's just get rid of this and this. And that, and that, and then let's make this work better. Let's do that. And bad luck, everybody who's got a farm here. Bad luck. Yes, sad times for you. Because, and then let's get rid of this road here as well. Like that. Great. And then let's remove the traffic lights off there. Right, that's going to work super smooth. And let's rezone this before I forget. Industrial. Also, it's going to be my hope that I can actually make a little... Actually, yeah. We can extend this road down here a little now, you see. And... actually make a little bit more farming going on. Like this. Here we go. So that's going to grow that area a little bit more. Okay, that's cool. So that's actually going to help that bit a little. Now that I've got that road, oh yeah, the only downside is that this firehouse, I don't know how well that's going to service. I don't know, it all still looks fairly serviced, so that's reasonable. Okay, so I think that's working a lot better. I'm going to go to Street Corner Sandwich Board. Promote my channel, thanks man. Been doing it all, subbed to your second channel about a month ago, Luton. Thanks, I hope you really appreciate it. My second channel, I'm building stuff on. I've been posting a few long videos, but I need to make some short videos for Luton Gaming, the second one, so that's going to be coming this week. I really love my second channel. I wish you know, my second channel is never about the views. I do it because I really enjoy it, but I wish that it did do better, but I think it'll happen in time. It's actually been growing pretty well recently, so that's really good. Right, okay, so this is looking, I think, better. God, that road is so close to connecting. It's just like I want to be right there. Okay, this section is connected up. This needs traffic lights. It's way too major an intersection to not have traffic lights. So does that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, if it will allow me, upgrade these roads. Let's see if it will. Damn it, Luton, you complete idiot. This is what happens, which is why you shouldn't game late at night. There we go. Right, solved problem, I'm hoping. See, the trouble is it doesn't work for everything though, does it? Because you can't, like, upgrade these. Yeah, see, because take out that. Right, and then, let's see if we can't also upgrade this. Yes. So this is going to add a crap ton more capacity for us all through that section. So that's actually working exactly how I wanted it to right now. And then we're going to go on and I'm going to keep adding the tree-lined 6-lane roads as well down here. So let's add these. Happy times for everybody. And this is going to make our capacity through these sections a lot higher. Okay, great. So this whole kind of like ring roading is really going to help us out, I think. It gets a bit tight in here because this is like the old town, but it shouldn't matter too much. What's going on there? I don't know why it does that weird little double junction right there. This looks weird, right? What is that? There we go. Much better. I don't know what was going on there with that weird double junction. That was strange. Not quite sure how that happened. Nevertheless, anyway, it's fixed now. Why is there still a water thing here? Those should be all down the road. Oh, it's because it's still connected or something. Oh, well, who cares? Right, looking good. We made some really strong... This is like a complete redesign. Okay, stream is still working as well, apparently. Right, so this sectioning here, though, is really going to help. This is going to be a big progress. Okay. So, a couple of small things left to do. Well, we just keep on going. I don't know how much time we got right here. I totally agree with you on the length. I normally have a halfway break through, but I watched the whole video. I love your content on both channels. I like making longer content. You know why I like longer content? No, the stream is fine right this second. I'm watching it myself as well, so if it's lagging, it's probably a little on your end. I tell you what, this is another problem as well. People keep asking for me to be partnered with Twitch, because then you guys, well, I mean, for a start off, you get stuff like the emotes, but you also will get the quality options, which I can't have. It's insane. I mean, they do it, I guess, because they don't want. But don't you find it weird that, like, maybe if you're a smaller streamer, you should maybe be able to like do up to 720, and then only if like you're a big streamer, you can do 1080 or something like that? It seems weird that like the default is like very high for us. Anyway, okay, so this is good. I just literally want to build the on-off ramps for the other road here, which is where this is going to get a little crazy, I feel. Yeah, this is going to be where it all goes wrong. Yeah, it's not going to like that, is it? Well, this one's fine already. It's going to be coming off that way and into town. Actually, let's look here. If you're coming along there... Yeah. Yeah, so basically I need an off-ramp that goes like right away over here. This is going to be the one that's the real pain in the ass. This should just come through here. Yeah, here we are, like this. See, this is not what I want though. I don't want these kind of like weird-ass double junctions. How did I do it over here again? Oh yeah, it did actually. Yeah, it is kind of like done in that way. It does actually it looks weird, but it actually functions totally fine. I think it's off that main one as well. Yeah. So this should work actually. It just looks really insane. Because nothing will stop this traffic moving. Yep. See you later guys. See you later Wedge. Good night if you're heading off. My crazy roads continue to get crazy. Oh yeah, well that's that problem solved. Actually, it's not as insane as it could have been, actually. I think that's actually pretty smooth by my standards. Right, then we just need the other one, which is... So that's going on. We now need the one coming off, which is more problematic. Gonna have a harder time doing the space for that. So we've got two ons right here as well. Do you know, I'm really tempted to just get rid of this one right here for now. I feel like it would be better further up. Yeah, look, let's get rid of this. There's a whole, yeah, this whole thing right here. Let's just make this road two-way. This is just one way. And then this can be like, I think this road can just naturally extend some anyway. So I think I can build more industrial here now. Yeah, seriously. Screw that. Come off there. I think it's going to be better for the industry to connect at like this point right here on this road or something. Just do like that. This is where I'm starting to get really tired. I'm not paying attention. Yeah, sorry. Just do like that. Trouble is, this might get a little hectic, but I will address that as I get to it. Okay. So then the last thing that I say, like I want, is traffic coming off and going into town. This is actually all one way down on this road right here, so maybe it'd be a good idea to bleed it off from there. We could do it here. We could actually have it come off and like go over and around and connect right back in this way. So it all comes down here. But it's just tricky trying to make sure. I mean, that would actually help a little, but it kind of makes more sense to me to have it all coming in and out of these junctions right here. This is going to be one hectic place, seriously. This is going to be very busy. I'm going to be interested to see whether this busyness becomes just insanity or whether it actually works. Do you know what? Let's just see what happens. I'm just curious to see what happens if I bring it like out off of here. Like here or something. I don't think it's going to let me for a start off. Yeah, it won't let me. We're just so tight on space here. This is the problem. We're just very, very tight on space. Let's keep building this up here a little first.